mean, I grew up in the music. Okay. So my daddy was part of No Limit. I'm a No Limit baby. Like I remember all this. You know what I'm saying? Like P and them coming to my 18 birthday parties. Like we had birthday parties and this shit that these dudes used to be at and this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I grew up around this. You know what I'm saying? I remember meeting Snoop Dogg young and versus meeting him grown.
How old were you at the time?
Probably like 6. You know what I'm saying? My daddy died when I was 8. I was about like 6. Between 5 and 8, it was platinum for me. You feel me? He was doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? For far as like once he got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? He was doing this thing. BG, I don't have no relationship with Jesus. Like I got a relationship with this kid. You feel me? I ain't never talked to him when he was in jail. Like he just be, you know what I'm saying, as a kid, he be hollering through his kids. They be like telling us, you know, what's him and shit like that. I used to talk to C, go see C, man. C got a good relationship. I ain't talked to C in like a year though, but it's still a good relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got in trouble and couldn't go back to see him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. So, you know, a lot of people don't be liking that shit either because they really want me to be straight. They want me to be the good part of them. You feel me?
You yourself see those similarities within yourself?
Yeah.
What would that be?
We both Virgos, and that's my daddy. Like at the end of it, you know what I'm saying? That's my daddy. Like. What else should it be? You feel me? Yeah. Like who you look up to? What the fuck am I look up to? Another nigga versus my daddy. You feel me? Keep it G. And then he was a real nigga on top of that. Like you end up a real nigga shit about him. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he ain't really had that chance with his daddy, but I did. You feel me? My grandpa was a gangster. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? What a lot of niggas don't talk about. My grandpa was a G. You feel me? For real.
You say wasn't him Slim tight?
Huh?
Was him and Slim tight?
Yeah, they had a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about growing up in the ages where I had my grandpa, between 9 and probably 10 and 13 when he died. You know what I'm saying? My dad ain't had that with him. And that's the most crucial times of my life. Cause 10 and 13 is everybody else 13 and 16 when you start, you know what I'm saying, puberty. I was going through that shit early, 10. But my mama we ain't had no paper, you know what I'm saying? So I was just a young nigga trying to get money. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do. But my grandpa, he was like, I ain't gonna have you out here doing nothing and you don't got nobody to really look out you know what I'm saying? Cause it's in you regardless. So when I was getting out of school, that Friday, he was picking me up, bringing me to Kendall. You feel me? You gonna be back here. You gonna be at the back of the tracks. I'm gonna take you to Bunch Village. This your people back here, you feel me? And from Bunch Village, I got Lager Black. I got Trinity. You feel me? I got these people coming get me, bringing me uptown. Me getting into shit downtown, my OGs, my daddy partners was like, man, you tripping. If you don't come get into some shit, you gotta come get into some shit uptown. We could be like, no, that's family. You can't fuck with that. Da-da-da-da-da. We don't know them niggas gonna fuck around and kill you down there, then we just gonna be out there.
Say, bro, you were mentioning your grandpops and you was like, a lot of motherfuckers gonna talk about that, him being a G. Is he from New Orleans?
That nigga from Kendall. That nigga from Bunch Village. For real.
Man, how was he growing up?
Man, my grandpa, you heard my daddy's song, he was like, I never ever had my pa because he was Angola convict. You heard my grandpa was in that, yeah. For real.
You did a lot of time.
Man, fucking right. Gotcha. His brothers, all his brothers, my cousin 12 o'clock, and my cousin 12 daddy, and my grandpa's brothers. You feel me? That's why my dad and 12 used to be close. My daddy grew up in Bunch Village too. He used to be back there with them. You feel me? Like, you know, but they used to be like, man, your dad ain't really, he used to come back here, but he ain't really like it back here. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to go back uptown by his mama. You feel me?
She mad at me trying to get me out some out money. It gets nothing from me. You're gonna be broke around the bar this Sunday.
Like, I paid for it in slow motion. I was a part of that. You feel me? I was in the house when he making this shit. You feel me? For real. Like, yeah, that's all we bumping. You feel me? Before this shit even came out, I'm in the truck with this nigga. He passing out CDs and putting posters and T-shirts and, you feel me?
You gotta see him grind.
Man, we used to be in the leg thing. And niggas have all his partners in this bitch, and I was on the last row. And in the back was buku posters and T-shirts and buku guns, and all I remember is, nigga, you got your yeah, drive me around here, yeah. Don't go by that whole house, you don't got your gun. Double crosser. That's why once I started getting older, they was like,
game, like first hand, like
they was like, no.
Raised on that shit, like you said.
Exactly, I was raised on that shit. I don't gotta be no gangster, you feel me? I was raised on that shit. You feel me? That shit in me for real. Like, I know what that shit about. That's why when niggas see me, ain't no games. Like, I can fight, work whatever I want, work, yeah, official. That shit ain't about nothing. You know what I am? You know what ain't never came across my family? millions of dollars. Nigga never reached that point. He was close, he never reached that point. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Where was he when he departed as far as?
Man, you know that Cox deal? I don't know if that's disclosed information if I don't want to talk about it, but honestly, it was 100 G's, you feel me? It was 100 G, $100,000 distribution deal, you feel me? He was just doing his own thing, he was grinding, you feel me? He was grinding, it wasn't, you know? So, fuck, nigga, I done had $250,000, I ran through that shit. I've been going to jail back to back to back, all my bonds been hundreds, you feel me? 100. Nigga, if I'm getting caught 2-3 guns, you feel me? Them bitches loaded. Weed, scale, you feel me? Like,
how old were you when you first started going to jail?
I like 14, taking them little rides, your mama gotta come get you.
What about your dad? How was he when he first started?
I don't remember, that's the type of shit my grandma and them ain't. Honestly, my grandma and them wanted to keep me as far away from that shit as possible. You know what I'm saying? Far away from knowing about.
It sound like a stand-up.
Cause honestly, man, once me and my grandma Linda, we had a great relationship all the way up until I started going to jail and shit, fucking up and shit, doing street shit. She didn't like that shit, and I could tell she didn't like it, and you know that's kind of like what separated our connection. Cause she really raised, like, you know, I grew up at her house, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was different. Now I'm in the streets. Now I'm hiding guns at her house. She don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I done been through this. I know you doing something. And my son got killed in this house that you doing this out of. You feel me? Like, you know. That's why honestly, I never really.
And you feel like that's what made her not accepted and
I understood. I understand. To this day, I understand.
you feel it was love more than anything?
Yeah, it's love. But I understand. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to holler at you once I do get myself together. Honestly, that's how I look at it. Honestly, I know what got him killed. You feel me? So, I'm 25. You know? Shit, I done lost uncles, I done lost partners, I done lost cousins. You feel me? Like, man, death run through my family. I got a family of gangsters that, you know what I'm saying? A line of people that died. Like, this ain't just about my daddy, this is about a bloodline, you feel me? I want to be talking about that type of bloodline. Like, man, I won't be the one to make it. They still, man, I got little cousins that, yeah, cuz, I'm trying to get a gun. Man, you was 14. I understand. I understand. When I was 14, I was trying to get a gun. You feel me? But I had a gun. My first gun was 12. You feel me? But I bought that bitch because I got 12. I was a hustler. You feel me? Matter of fact, no, my first gun, my cousin gave me. After that, he was like, man, you gotta fix it. I had bought a little gun too, so I had 2 little guns, 2 little 25s. You feel me?
You had beef at the time?
Fuck no, I just was thugging. I was outside. I was hustling. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no. Like, I ain't never had no beef with no niggas, cause like I said, I ain't gonna say I never had no beef with no niggas, cause I got partners that died, but I'm growing up, it wasn't that. I ain't getting into that shit till 18, I'm really trying to rap, you feel me? I like, honestly, a lot of niggas don't like Birdman. Musically, I like Birdman, you feel me? Cause Birdman talk that big dog stunner shit. It ain't all about the gutter and this and that. Like, even when he was in the streets, he was talking hustling, but he was talking big dog hustling, moving 100 keys. He probably ain't have 100 keys, but he put that there, you feel me? And he moved 100 million records, you feel me? That's 100 keys, he pushed it, you know what I'm saying? So that's what my mindset was always going bigger. I wanted to be a big timer, but not on the aspect of flexing or, you know what I'm saying, a hot boy. I wanted to really be a big timer, like coming through the hood. This is my car parked over here, this is my house over here that they rent, this is my Airbnb. That's my car, he driving around, you feel me? Rentals, you know what I'm saying? Cars I'm renting out. I want to be a big time, I want to own shit. It's about ownership, you know what I'm saying? Pete taught us that too.